Hi guys, as you can see I'm back again. This is our second video in a serial How We Do. Today I'll try to present to you how to make small Biotrade Gammarus. For this Gammarus I'm using my favorite Tiemco 2488 hook, one oversized tungsten bead, and catgut, or how we call it, Biotrade, and also ostrich hair. For this particular pattern we have to do a couple of minutes preparation of the material. We take a catgut, sandpaper, and with the sandpaper we try to make catgut to go down to taped shape. After that we soak the catgut into the water for 15 minutes as usual. As you can see here, I already trade the hook, put the tungsten beads, do some preparation, and we can start doing the Gammarus. The things with the ostrich hair, as you can see, the ostrich hair will be placed the tiniest side on the hook. Then you do pull down all the barbs, so you can see that they will stand up, and then with the help of your scissors make it even. The ostrich hair is the material who will go first on the hook. Place it on the side of the hook. The trick to do this particular fly is side waving, and normally if you have a rotation vise as I have, they will be much helpful. Otherwise you will be a little bit in difficulty to see where exactly your knots will sit. And what I will do, I will go around with a catgut, just like in anti-clockwise, or for you who is tying from you clockwise, moving, and at the same time, every time I cross the catgut around the shank, I will go around the catgut with the ostrich hair. So we will get on the bottom, we will get small Gammarus legs if we do everything right. So now I can place my catgut, just make it something like few millimeters from the eye of the hook. You catch your catgut, you will need this position to get better shape of your Gammarus. Then when you are in situation that you already have catch catgut, make it cocoon, so all material will be covered with a thread. I'm using again here pinky salmon color thread. Again, you can't get the thread on when you do the waving, so I make some couple of half hitches and cut off the thread. Now we are in the waving situation. I will do it very slowly so you can see the what I'm doing exactly. So the first wave, first make one round with a catgut, then be very careful when you're placing the material. Take your time for that. And go around with the ostrich hay. Don't forget, guys, your both hand will place very important role in this pattern, because you have to hold tension on both material in exactly right way to get good result. Don't also forget to place some spacing in between every turn of cut, biothread or catgut, however you want to call it. We call it officially biothread. And as you can see, I progress rapidly, so I can place down my vise if I want to, so you can have a better look on the top of the shank. You can adjust always, just keep it under control, your tension. It's very simple now to progress with the material. You can see every turn I make around, I make one turn of ostrich around the material. So don't you worry about, right now, don't you worry about ostrich position, because after that we will do the repositioning of ostrich. Just go around, take your time, make sure that every turn is spaced in between. I'm running out of ostrich right now, but I think I will have it right enough to come to this position. Make one more wave. So you can see now okay, what you do, as long, I hope you guys see, as long as you hold your finger here exactly on the point where your biothread is come on hook, they will not go anywhere, and then you just simply get in your thread, catch your biothread first, and then after that bring your ostrich and end of the thread, end of the thread on the front, get it also under control. So now both of material is under control. Trim the excess. And place your ostrich hair in the underside position with the help of your finger. Get a little bit run out of material here. I get it under control now. So